next year. The deal took 3 days and an all-night sitting to thrash out. Baywatch star Pamela Anderson is pregnant just 5 months after she married Motley Crue drummer Tommy Lee. Program makers have agreed to write in a baby storyline for her character CJ, so she won't have to give up work. There'll soon be a Trump Tower Mark II on New York's skyline. The tycoon property developer Donald Trump has unveiled plans to build the city's most luxurious hotel. The 45-story skyscraper will cost £160 million. Vets in South Africa are bringing up a month-old rare white rhino rejected by its mother. Despite fears that he might not make it, he's making friends with his roommates. Soon he'll be released back into the wild. Another weather, another warm, sunny day in most parts. High pollen counts across England and Wales. Temperatures 23 centigrade in the south, 22 in the north. 8:41, we're back at 9. Here's Gabby and Mark.
Thanks you very much.
Pete. Okay, so you two now going to relax?
Yeah, apparently so.
Go on then.
Okay.
Now, put your glasses on.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not. It's all right. Don't you worry. I'm not just going to be doing this. You put your glasses on. You're going to get all sorts of colours.
Am I? Oh, good.
All right. Now, if you put the headphones on.
I don't have to go to Glastonbury.
There we go. This is now a yoga chair. You should be feeling very relaxed. Hopefully, you're going to hear what Mark's actually hearing through the headphones. We can play it
All
up.
you have to do is let yourself go and allow it to happen.
Well, what to happen?
Just keep
At
no,
this
just
point
relax.
in time, it's a good idea to allow your eyes
How
to
the
gently
colours?
close.
Uh-huh.
Closing your eyes will give you a more powerful power nap experience.
Uh-huh.
Are you relaxed?
Oh, fairly, yeah. Feel like a bit of a deal.
Now that our eyes are closed,
Do you know what, Mark?
There's nothing
we
happening
need
in
to
my
make
eyes.
sure that
Should there
we are
be?
sitting
Yeah, oh no, yeah, it's
comfortably.
on.
Oh, is it?
Wait, is that
in the
better?
lotus chair,
Oh, there we go.
as you have been shown.
Oh, crikey.
Now, apparently, this is like 8 hours
Allow
sleep.
your whole
Is it?
body
Yeah.
to go
Oh, great.
loose and limp.
This man brought it all the way from
If you
America.
have
Thank
any
you for bringing it
tight
over.
clothing
We like
or
to
a
calm
tight
Mark
belt,
down occasionally, but thank you
point
very
in
much.
time, you should
Think it's going to be
listen
available over
wisely.
here, all this stuff?
Nobody's looking at you now.
Okay, there we go.
Nobody
Oh,
really
there.
is.
Is that good?
Oh, that's great.
You enjoyed that?
That was like 8 hours sleep.
You feel refreshed?
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you very much for bringing this in for us. Okay.
That's a comfy
now,
little chair too, mate.
Mark,
And the feel of
I'm off, and I've got to do something. You've got to do
Yeah, I've got to go and talk to someone.
Okay.
Okay, so see you, Gab. We'll go this way, Jonathan.
We'll go this way. John, should we go this
It's
way?
very important we get to
Hi.
this person. We don't want to keep
Hi,
them waiting
Ray.
too long.
You're
We'll go
right.
through the kitchen.
Yeah, good, lovely.
Lovely day.
Sean,
It's all
should
to
we
be
go this way?
inside. The family, of course, they've been running around the garden. Of course
You okay,
they have.
Sean?
And we'll go through the
Hi, you all
lounge.
right?
Okay, John?
Good to see you.
Good, mate.
Hi, family.
And here's the blue front
Hi.
door. And then
Tell
we come
you
this
what,
way.
Should we go through here?
And
It's actually really weird because it's so empty.
There's Eddie Kid's ground
It's
staff.
so
They help
empty
them
in
blow
here
up the big
because
bag.
everybody's
And,
outside.
coming out
Tell
this
you
way,
what,
here's our
let's go-
doctors.
Sean, should
They're
we go
actually
this way?
doctors now.
Sean, red
Brilliant
front
doctors.
door.
And there is a reindeer loose in the
Okay.
hood. And there's
Sean,
Toby.
keep up, Sean.
Floor manager. And
Sean.
Katie, our assistant
Sean, you
floor
can see the
manager.
back of all the doctors.
Nice hat. And then we're heading
over
over
here.
here. This is actually the tennis ground.
Sean,
It's
are you
just
with
too
me?
nice indeed.
Sean,
I'll go
what do you
over
mean
here.
that's it?
And we're talking to this bloke over
You're
here.
not going any further? Why?
I don't know what Gab's doing. Sean, mate.
Oh, I'll go with Prav. All right,
Hang on,
Prav,
buddy.
you go. No.
Hey,
Sean,
pass
things not
on.
long enough for you. Have to go with me. Have to change camera halfway. Hiya, Mark.
Hey, Gab, who are you going to talk to?
Oh, well, I was talking to Sean and now Prav, and I'm coming to talk to the two of you.
Oh, great. Well, I'm going
Hi.
to talk to Sean too.
I want to get. Oh,
Sean, this is Gabby. Oh, come back, Gabby.
going through the bushes to get
Sean,
here.
Gabby.
Hello.
Gabby,
Good
Sean.
to see you.
The Heartbreak Kid.
Yes, I'm a married woman now. Okay, now we want a bit of goss from you. We just it's page of all the newspapers today, and we heard it in the news about Pamela Anderson being pregnant and having a baby. Do you think this is a true story?
Oh, it's probably true, but for the baby's sake, I hope it doesn't get its father's looks.
What was she like to date?
What was she like to date?
Yeah.
Well, she was all right with me, if you know what I mean. She's just, you've got something she will never have, and that's personality, you know.
Well, there you go.
Oh, it's a compliment to me, but we find she's a really nice person because one of our guys went out over to Cannes and interviewed her there, and she said she was like a really, really genuine, nice person.
Well, she is.
Well, yeah.
That was an unfair shot. She is,
On camera.
She is a nice girl. She is
Sorry,
a nice
Phil.
person, but I think somewhere down the line, she got on the wrong train on a different track. Because when she married that little worm, I don't know what happened to
You
her.
don't like him?
There it
You
is.
know, he's
Have you met him?
Yeah,
And? Why
He's-
do you think he's a little one?
because he is.
And
He's, And he's jealous. He's jealous of me, which naturally, I mean, he should be. Take a look at him. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
But you know something?
Of course
You
he's a
still have a
wrestler.
soft spot for her.
Not a chance.
Oh,
I'm
you
on
sound
to
like
bigger and better things, friendlier and finer women. She's a thing of the past.
All right.
There you go, Sean. He is the
Just to let
heartbreak
him
king,
know I
remember?
was there before you were.
We know that she's a lovely lady. That's what I keep being told. So she's a lovely lady.
She is. She's a lovely lady.
Right, now, we've had a call here from Lorraine in Maidenhead, and she says, please could Shawn Michaels tell me his middle name, as I'm 6 months pregnant and I want to name my child after him. I'm going to see him tonight.
As a matter of fact, my middle name is Sean. All the boys in our family go by their middle name.
So what's your first name then?
Michael Sean.
Michael Shawn?
Michael Shawn Michaels.
No.
Michael Shawn?
Shawn Michaels, it's your wrestling name.
That's right.
Okay, so what's your real name? Michael Shawn?
Believe it or not, and it comes from here, Higginbotham. Higginbottom.
No!
Yes.
Higginbottom. Higginbottom.
All right, but
That's worse than Patrick
now
Bottom.
that I've said this on the biggest show in the world, everyone's going to be saying that.
Michael Shawn Higginbottom, thank you
betcha.
so much for joining us.
Shawnee Higginbottom.
Here on the Big Breakfast, right to say 46. Now the question about
He's the mighty Higginbottom.
who's the blonde lady with a dodgy bloke with glasses? Remember, don't phone, it's just for fun.
Of course it is.
Of course.
Take this credit card, go in and get us a room. Go on, you'll be safe.
Oh, yeah? What if somebody followed us? Then what?
They didn't.
How do you know?
'Cause that's what I do for a living. Now go.
How'd you find us? It was easy. I just said, follow that car. I always wanted to do that.
So that's what you do for a living, huh? Well, I feel safe.
8:49, welcome back to the Big Breakfast. Who was the blonde lady with the dodgy bloke with glasses? Pamela Anderson, and that was from Good Cop, Bad Cop, starring Pamela Anderson. It's out on video this week. Yesterday, the man who attacked a school with a flamethrower, a year ago, last Saturday, that happened, he was jailed for life. With me today is one of his victims of that atrocity, Darren Crawford. Darren, it's very brave of you to come on and talk about this. You must still be having the most horrific nightmares from it. Can you take me back to that morning? As painful as it is.
Well, the whole thing started, I was just in my A-level, my very last day at school. There was 10 minutes to go. I was about to leave the hall, and this man came in with a boiler suit, and I thought, oh, he's only a maintenance man. And he had like a cream fire extinguisher and had a nozzle on it, and I just looked at it and then looked down at the paper, and the next thing was like blown off my seat like a hurricane of fire.
In that split second, did you have any idea what was happening?
I thought something had exploded, you know, something had gone wrong, something had happened. I mean, I've been told now that the flame was 35 feet in length, so I hadn't a clue what was going on.
You didn't see anything going on around you? You didn't see any of the other people?
Just fire, and I just ran to the nearest door as fast as I could, and he was like following me with a flamethrower. Just, you know, I was running sideways and he was moving it sideways.
Did you see anybody else though at all at this time?
Oh no, only until I got to the toilets. I had to get my friends to put me out. I was still on fire, my hair was on fire, my legs were on fire, arms, everything.
You were then taken to the hospital. What the extent of your injuries?
Oh, it was 40% burns. A lot of them full thickness, that needed skin grafting. So I was in hospital for about 5 weeks.
This seems such an ironic question, but how do you feel about him and that morning? Do you think about it all the time? Do you dream about it all the time?
Yeah, it's something I always think about because I can never understand it. Never met the man, never seen the man before.
Why did he do it?
He had a 30-year grudge against the school. His excuse in court was it didn't give him adequate career advice.
How do you feel about the court hearing? He received 6 life sentences.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, that wasn't enough, but I was satisfied that justice was done. I'm just sad that it took so long for it to happen. It's been a year now. I would like to have got it over a lot quicker.
What would you like to have seen happen?
The same thing happened to him that happened to me, but him not surviving it.
Do you see any of the other people, any of the other victims?
Yes, there was another one, Stephen. I've been at school with him since primary school. and he lives quite close by, so I see him.
How's he coping?
He's coping very well. We're all coping well. You know, we'll all get over it.
At least in a way that you've all got each other, because you all shared that
Yeah.
horrific experience.
Yeah.
What does the future hold for you?
Well, I'm going to university in October to do architecture, and I've spent a year working in an architect's office, just, you know, planning for my career.
Well, good luck with that. And also, can we just talk about, because I know you're still having to wear the gloves on your hands. That's from the skin graft.
Yeah.
How are all your burns healing up and all your skin grafts healing up?
They're healing up very, very well. I mean, doctors have said they're healing up really well. They may need a little bit more surgery on my hands. They're beginning to web over the skin that's growing wrong, so they're going to have to cut that out, but that'll be in a few months. Otherwise, I mean, everything's clearing up.
So you've got a very positive approach on the rest of your life.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for talking about it, because I know it's painful, but it's great to see you and actually looking so well as well. Thank you very much. And also, you flew over from Northern Ireland, so thank you for joining us. It's now 8:53 here on The Big Breakfast. It's time to go upstairs for Lily and more from Reg.
Hi, I'm Richard E. Grant, and you're watching The Big Breakfast.
What did you have for breakfast?
You're asking me what I had for breakfast? I never eat breakfast. I watch breakfast.
If you want the perfect recipe for a good breakfast, you've only got to watch The Big Breakfast, Channel 4.
Welcome back. And back on the bed with me is actor Ken Morley, alias the one and only debonair man about town and steaming sex symbol, Mr. Reg Holdsworth. Ken, I'm going to have to ask you the question that the nation is desperate to know the answer to.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
You sure? You're not perspiring or not, and you're quite cool?
No, I'm steaming, man. But no.
Why are you leaving the street? The truth now. I don't want none of this flapping around. I want the truth. Come on, chop chop.
Well, you know, they said to me, they said, why are you going? Because it's a good show. And you've had a good run out of this show, and they said, you know, you're being sadistic and you're being cruel.
No.
I mean, why did they say that to me, man? Why?
I don't know, Ken. Why did it even remotely suggest that you had sadistic sorts of tendencies? Do you do a lot of gardening in your spare time? Do you? Because you've got your secateurs handed on, you think? Oh, and you're going to miss it, though. I mean, look.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the outcry, right? There was questions were asked in Parliament about it. Why was Reg leaving?
Yeah.
The public was up. O.J. Simpson got knocked off the front papers, and here you are. Reg is leaving, Reg Morley. Reg is leaving.
Yeah.
And, like, didn't that, like, sort of sway you and think, oh, I'm going to stay, I don't want to leave?
Yeah, I think it was a panto that did it.
The panto?
Yeah, the dresses.
You're not doing a panto?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Where?
In Sunderland.
Oh, aye?
Yeah.
How long for?
Well, it's just for 5 weeks, which I was going to enjoy, but it's a bit of a break, really, because I've enjoyed 6 years with the street.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic. But time collapses, you know.
Yeah.
And it just runs away from you. You think, I can't have been there for 6 years, but I
Well,
have.
it doesn't feel like 6 years.
No, it doesn't, no. It feels like 6 weeks to me.
Yeah.
And I've had a great time. I've had great people to work with.
Yeah.
You know, that big, tall guy with glasses and the muscles. And then there was Kevin Kennedy.
Curly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Ah, Curly.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's good.
Curly.
He's very, very good, Kevin.
So that didn't. So like, you wouldn't be tempted. Are they going to leave it open-ended so they can say, you know, you can come back if you want, or is that going to be it now? Out, gone.
Well, there's no never, is there?
No.
And I mean, I'd be very, very sad when I walked down that road for the last time down those cobbled streets.
And what about Maureen? Is she going to stay or is she going to go with you?
I don't know. I mean, I saw her on here today on this bit.
Yeah, she didn't know either. She didn't have a clue.
No, she's very good, whatever she does. She's a great actress. And she's one of these very talented women who can do anything with anybody, as indeed she has done with me.
Yeah. Oh, was she? The waterbed.
Yeah, that was good.
The waterbed. Well, there was loads of good scenes, you see.
Yeah, there was, yeah.
There was. I mean, where's the tube?
I'll leave that in the fridge, pal, to keep stiff and clean.
Is it just the one tube you've got?
No, we have 3.
3 tubes?
Yeah, we've got 3. We've got a very short one, which I'm wearing now.
This is the tiny tube.
Yeah.
This is the daytime tube for hot
Daytime
weather.
tube. And then there's a noon tube.
Yes.
And there's a night tube.
An evening tube. Is that the one that hangs over one eye? And he starts in the car.
Yeah.
What's this? Is this a worm in your top pockets?
You know what this is now? This one.
I thank Bruno worm.
Yeah, that's what I do every morning.
Wouldn't you fancy a sitcom or nothing?
Yeah, I would, yes. I mean, basically, as long as it's funny and it's true and it's real, I'll do anything and go anywhere for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's always been my philosophy.
What about all this rubbish that was in the tabloids when you... I mean, I know you don't really believe anything that's in the tabloids about you were leaving because you're being very awkward.
My mother does.
What, believes it all?
Yeah, she believes everything in the tabloids.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure she's wrong.
But so it is true over the money while you're leaving?
Well, it was money as well, of course.
Yeah. Because it is a job after all, isn't it? You know, you've got to get paid.
Yeah, if you're a jobbing actor and you go out and you work for the money, you go where the money's best. So that's what I have done in a way.
And have you left with a good feeling?
Yeah, I've left with a very good feeling. Do you mean them and me?
Well, them. You know, I mean, I bet they're not amused you're going.
Well, we have felt each other, of course, and we're going away with a good feeling, both of us.
Yes.
So it's more than £7.50, I'll tell you that much.
What?
Per day.
Is it?
Yeah.
£7.50 or
yeah.
£750?
No, £7.50 a day.
Oh, is it more than that?
I had to go.
Somebody else is getting more money than £7.50.
No.
I'm being robbed on this show. Yes. I am being robbed blind. I'm sorry, I'm not having it. It was on more than this. Use your gloves on him. Use your gloves. Just just whip it. Just that's it. Give him a little poke. Are you going to be wearing these in pants? Are you terrified the kids?
Yeah, they love them. They terrify me, pal.
Well, I quite like them, but then I'm strange. Are you going to cope in pantomime?
Hey, I couldn't eat a full one.
What? One of them?
Yeah.
Are you going to cope in pantomime with all these kids at 10:30 in the morning screaming it's behind you?
Well, I always like pantomime, because, you know, people knock pantos and say they're a load of rubbish, but I always think there's a dual thing with pantos.
Yeah.
Something for the kids and something for the parents, and there's a great moral behind pantos, isn't there, you know?
Oh, and who are you playing?
Well, I'm going to play the everyman, you know, the sort of, there's a mad sister and a mad brother in there, and I'll be those two. Puddles and muddles.
Well, we'll all have to go to Sunderland, folks, if you want to see him again. Yeah. Give him a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ken, for coming on. And now it's time for Peter Smith, who's a stunner, with the big breakfast news and weather.
Closing headlines. Anti-Veal campaigners are celebrating a victory this morning after Euro